What's up, rock stars? Good morning. I see you guys say I'm late because I'm 2 minutes late. My apologies. Let me know if the audio's okay, the lighting's okay. We can work things out. We don't want to go through a whole hour-long 70-plus game giveaway and not have it work out for both of us. So if you can hear me okay, if you can see me okay, let me know. And until then, I'm going to go in and catch up with what you guys have been saying in the meantime. He is no wizard. That is true. That is true. I am pretty excited. I got my coffee. Looks and sounds great. Okay, good. So one of the issues, this is a new house, as you guys know, and it's so new. And with the area I'm in right now, they won't even like lay down fiber. None of the companies like have the fiber to lay it down here, whatever. So I am like on poo-poo internet. So my upload speed is not the best. So hopefully this does come out okay. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Okay, good. Coming through good. It's only on one side of the stereo spectrum. Again, it does this. I'm going to spend a quick moment to see if I can't resolve that. Why would it? Yeah, it's only coming in on the left, I assume. Why would that be? Let's see. What can we do with that? That's just kind of silly. Anyone else having audio issues? Some people say it's coming in good. Some people saying it's not. It's still workable though. Okay. Well, we're just gonna go mono, huh? I could swap to another microphone, but the microphone itself wouldn't be as high quality. So, all right. Well, I will work on that for yet again next year, I suppose. But for now, at least the audio's coming. I can't hear anything. Dustin, can you hear me? All right, so let's go ahead. YouTube's trying to tell me I should insert an ad already. That's kind of silly. Let me try another microphone real quick, and let's see how much that breaks things. We'll get this sorted out. Again, I don't want to do this whole thing. You must open your ears. That is step one. Step one is to do that. All right, I'm going to try and swap to a different one here. Let's see how that works. All right, now, ooh, I can hear that too. All right, I think we're gonna just go with this. We're just gonna go with this. That's fine. That looked like that was coming in through the left as well, which is just kind of silly. So we were just gonna go here. I apologize if the audio is a bit of an issue. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. We'll be great. I wanted to start. Let's see here. I wanted to start. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and just go off the rails here. That's what we're gonna do here. Oh, let's mute that. Let's mute that. There we go. And we're gonna go here. Okay. So I wanted to kind of talk about this real quick first, and we'll get to the giveaway. Don't worry, we will. One of my favorite things I do every year is actually create this banner. And the reason it is because I get to go back through all of my thumbnails, right? All of the different subjects or things I've tackled, some better than others, and kind of, I don't want to say reminisce, but it's almost like a retrospective to me, where I kind of get to see, oh yeah, I remember when that was a big deal, or that seemed like a big deal, but it wasn't, right? You get a lot of those, or, oh, I remember when, that happened, I've forgotten all about that. I think so often, just so much junk comes our way these days, especially over the internet, that it kind of has its time and then it's just gone because you're already dealing with the next one. I think that's why things don't stick so much. It's not so much that you're just okay with it. It's that, it's like, whatever, so Um, I don't know. It's really nice to kind of see the growth and the breadth, and I hope that every year that improves. It's definitely something I want to try to do. This year you guys were amazing, absolutely amazing. 15,614 was generously donated by 330 of you. That is an insane turnaround. Now I do have thank you gifts, and we'll be going to that here soon, right? We got all that kind of stuff here. But I know that it's not truly about that. And I know you guys know it's not truly about that. I love giving back to you guys as much as I can, whether it's through content, whether it's, through something like a little giveaway here, or, anything else. Like, I just love being able to provide back to you guys. You guys provide so much for me. So thank you so much for all that. I do greatly appreciate it. I also wanted to, we're going to go on and minimize that, swap back to this, make sure I get all set up. We're going to make this nice. Boom. There we go here. Okay, so now we got this. Yeah, this has been quite the year. It really has. It's really been quite the year. And I know I've had some moving. I've had some times where I've had to step away from YouTube. So I do appreciate that. And I just appreciate you guys, I guess, funding the way that I run this channel. And it means a lot. It really does. So yeah, this whole next year, it's thanks to you guys. And I've already started upgrading. I actually purposely didn't clean this up. I just got this yesterday actually. So this is a new kind of setup where I'm going to have like a bar and, hanging, cameras and lights and stuff like that. I already got the new lights. The camera is actually now mounted to the wall behind me right now so that I can just easily put it there. It's always there. The angle will stay the same. I might adjust it slightly, but I can, and then it'll stay there. And that's going to... No more tripods. I'm just improving things so that I can film quicker, right? And again, that's all thanks to you guys. Once you start getting into like the more professional equipment, it gets a little expensive. So I do appreciate it. Okay, so I think with that, I'm gonna swap one more window to make sure I can monitor the chat a little bit. Okay. Perfect. Now the chat is, it's delayed, so FYI. All right, let's go and start. So first things first, I do want to thank Patrick. He is the one that actually sculpted the things, a lot of the things that you guys are going to get. If you recall, this year I wanted to try and make sure that everybody got something more, at least most everybody did. And this commemorative coin is going to be kind of the big thing here, just because it's, I think, at the $20 level, right? So, it's just my way of saying thank you, and it's an easy, manageable way for me. I can 3D print them. I can put them in a tiny little envelope. They're not that. It's just a coin, right? I can send it. It doesn't weigh much, and you guys can at least get something. And that's because, again, I want to give back as much as possible. Next year, maybe you'll see something with a little bit more oomph. I don't know. We'll see. I got a whole year to plan. So anyway, thank you to Patrick. And he has an art station there. Feel free to check that out. I'll probably link to it too when I can. He did a great job. And again, just the amount of effort that you guys did. Several of my patrons have busted their butt to get this to where it is now, and where it'll be next year will be even better. So thank you so much for that. Let's go ahead. Give away some games. Okay. And my voice, I hope it's okay. I hope it lasts. It hasn't done so well after my my last sickness. For some reason, I get a little hoarse, so hopefully we're okay. We're going to start with an Oathsworn All In. This is going to be a big one. And again, I'm so excited to be giving these out. So that'll be going to Matthew. So Matthew, congratulations there. The full name will be on here. Only saying first names, I'll still butcher them. Matthew, I can do. I think I can say that one, but you're going to see some butchering of some words here soon. But congratulations, Matt, and thank you so much. All right, next up, Chronicles Drunagor 1.0 on. We're just starting in strong. Chronicles Drunagor is a fun one. I actually had a lot of fun with it. I think Apocalypse is going to dial it up like 2.11. Like, it's going to make it so much better. But the 1.0 with the all-in, so with the expansions, they like slot into the campaign and keep things fresh enough. This Apocalypse helps with that, with the alternate stuff once that delivers. We'll see. But for now, 1.0 I got. 1.0 I can send, and that'll be fun. That's going to Eddie, so congratulations, Eddie. on a buttload of game. That's a lot of game. It's no small campaign at all, but a lot of fun. All right, next up we got Gatefall. This is for the second and first Kickstarter. I think they've had 2 more since then, actually. Maybe just 1 more. They actually have Monster or Monsters on right now, and it's like a 80s stuff. They got like Dracula and Frankenstein. It actually looks pretty fun. So if you're winning this, maybe you want to check out and get some more of it. You know, it kind of makes sense. So it's kind of cool the campaign's going on at the same time. That'll be going to Edmund. Edmund, congratulations on that, and I hope you enjoy it. Those are big minis. Those minis are like that. Like, they are huge. Like, legit big. Crazy big. So that's a lot of fun there. And it's a fun little game. It's really easy to table. You get some coins you can shop around with. It's all good. Okay, one of my favorite things giving away is prototypes. Prototypes are fun. I personally love prototypes. It's just so interesting to see, you know, where they're at with things and how they accomplish things and what they were thinking and not thinking. And additionally, it's just such a, I don't know, maybe it's a collector in me. I think we're all a little bit of collectors, right? But the fact that it is a prototype, there's only a limited number of them. You won't be able to get it again. You can get it a little early, play it a little bit early. If the pledge manager's open, you can get some time with it, maybe even. So it's a lot of fun to be able to do this. And I'm so glad we were able to find a way to essentially grow the prototypes. And actually, I have sent prototypes to people before, and they have liked those prototypes so much they've actually started like working with the devs and getting more feedback. I think it's a great thing to share these prototypes. This means more people have access to it. I think that's awesome. So Harakiri, which had some big minis, by the way, so that's cool. I think one of them won't have to glue, though, so they're all resin. John, congratulations. You're going to be able to play Harakiri a little bit before most people, and I hope you enjoy it. It's a blast. It's cool that there's a few missions you can run through. It's actually a pretty meaty prototype. It's pretty nice. All right, next up, Sanctorum is how I'm going to pronounce it. The V, I think, is a U. I don't know. It is what it is. It looks super crazy, and it actually comes with the the actual audio as well, so you get that, which is pretty cool. It looks very much collector edition, and that'll be going to Fonz. So congratulations, Fonz, for Sanctorum. That'll be a fun little package. I think super duper unique. I love the support that we get from various companies that realize what this community is and kind of, I guess, the power behind it. And they appreciate it and they're thankful. I think that's awesome. This one was actually donated by a fellow member. So guys, if you like either have something you don't want or have some excess or want a coal and you want to actually just like give it back to this community so that somebody in the community gets it, which I think is kind of cool, feel free to contact me and I can arrange that. So in this one, I think they're just going to redirect it to wherever it needs to go, so that's cool. So this is the Robinson Crusoe Collector's Pledge, which means it also has, you know, all the new pretty stuff too, and that's going to Jamie. Congrats, Jamie. That is awesome to get, and a super smooth delivery system too. Okay, so we got the Age of Rome prototype. This one was, again, a super cool box that I showed you guys. It's very much a unique prototype, and a lot of the mechanics that play on the board, and really the game itself seemed like that as well. And that'll be going to Sean. Congratulations, Sean. Really happy to see you be able to kind of play around with that, and I look forward to hearing from you about that. I know you're very active in the conversation. I've enjoyed our chats. Okay, next up is Kingdoms Forlorn. Now this is all expansions and all add-ons. So if you had like a core pledge, this gets you everything else pretty much. I mean, this is a ton. In fact, the reason I did all expansions is because I would run out of room. Like, it was that much. It's so much stuff here. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'm going to go ahead and pause here and catch up on chat just briefly. Throw the suspense up a little bit. Hope you guys are doing well. I like the tempo. Yeah, I'm trying to get through it. I think last year we went like an hour and 7 minutes. So I did pretty good then too. But I'm really wanting just to kind of like, let's just bam, bam, bam. Let's get it done. Maybe we can even chat at the end. Who knows? A storage killer, indeed. This is going to take up a few shelves of your Calyx. So whoever wins this, good luck on that. You're definitely gonna, you might want to go buy a Calyx if you win this. Oh man, I have to work 2 years without leave to buy this. Oh yeah, I believe it. I mean, it is a lot. It's so fascinating though, and hopefully now that you guys have played ATO and Trespass Odyssey, first of all, I really am glad I get a little bit of validation there because I tell you guys like, hey, this is really good, but all I really have to go off of is the prototype, maybe some conversations with the dev. So it's always kind of late for me. And so it's really nice to see other people get it and enjoy it as much as I did, and know that, okay, it wasn't like just me. I wasn't just like off in the weeds somewhere. It's actually like a really good system. So again, based on the same kind of system, a little bit more like Dark Souls, a little quirky. I don't think anybody really quite understands how the story works, but that's okay. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. So we're gonna go in and get back into this. Yeah, and Trespass Odyssey is fantastic. I love that game. So Kingdoms Forlorn is like a no-brainer on that. I really wish they could have launched the campaign a little bit later. That's okay. The pledge manager is still open. So that'll be going to Tom. Tom, congratulations, Tom. And again, buy yourself another Calyx. You're gonna need it. That's fun. And again, this is from the company, so it's great to have that support and validation of this community and kind of what this channel stands for. I really do appreciate it. All right, Dungeons and Lasers Epic Bundle. This actually might be a bigger prize. Like, no joke. I have so much of this. That's why I just put Epic Bundle. I listed it all, I think, on the website for you guys, but it is, I swear, it's like 20 boxes. It is a lot of stuff. Like 20 of the, the boxes they have. But you could be like the coolest dungeon master ever with all this. One of my patrons was just building a lot of these minis, and it took him days and days of just putting it all together and have all this, because there's so many. There's all these dragons and all the little animals and the terrain. It's just a lot of fun. So there's a lot here, and this is going to Sword. That's a cool name, if that's actually your name. There's some of you guys put some funny names in there, but I will contact you all via email. So I got your guys' email. But I pronounce that. Maybe Dagger will win the next one. I'm not sure. I apologize if I'm making fun of your real name. I think it's actually super cool. My name's Michael, so like I can't judge by anybody's name. That's like the most boring thing ever. Okay, Bantam West. Great indie developer. Super passionate about what they're doing. They're doing it in a smart way. They're definitely, I think, running their business right. I very much appreciated it in today's day and age. So that's nice. And yeah, this is something that actually I had a chance, I think, to show off once, and I didn't take it. I still kind of regret it, but then kind of not. It's a time investment thing. This is like a sandbox, make your own adventure, like Western game. Like it's super cool. You can like get in a tussle and throw people out of windows, and go and like rob stuff and just do all sorts of craziness. So that it'll be a fun one. That's going to Kurt. So congratulations, Kurt. You're going to be getting Bantam West, and I think you will very much enjoy it. It looks like a lot of fun. If you got a good group with you to play, you're going to make a lot of memories, I think. Hey, you remember that one time? One of those kind of things. Nexus, Arena Combat System. Again, another indie dev supporting us here. And one of my biggest regrets of Gen Con is the fact that every single time I walked by their booth, they were playing the game, which means that I couldn't like have a chat or whatever. And it also means it was popular. It comes like all like the minis are all there and painted, and they're really pretty. And it's this like 80s kind of like violence thing going on here. So it looks like a lot of fun. And it was a hit at Gen Con. I know that much. Like, again, there was somebody always there. So it was a bit rough. I think the only other one that I had that issue with was Oathsworn. Same thing, where like everybody was there all the time. So they're in good company. That'll be going to Nathan. Nathan, congratulations. You'll be getting Nexus. Actually, I'm giving away a few of these, so there is still a chance on those. Next up, Gloomhaven. This is just the big old box of Gloomhaven. Definitely a big one. I finally got Frosthaven, so I can finally start getting in on that. Yeah, Gloomhaven is obviously a standout, especially when it comes to just its the mechanics and the scope of everything. Right, you could be playing this, it seems like, for forever. So this will be super cool. And again, it's fun to kind of give out. That'll be going to Geoff. I know I'm saying that wrong. I know I am. You guys correct me. Let me know how I should have said that. But either way, congratulations on Gloomhaven. I'm gonna keep a little eye out on there, because I'm ready for you guys to correct me. Okay, another huge one. This is so much fun. I love this. This is another contribution from the community. So one of you guys are actually kind of giving this out to kind of donate to this, and that's super awesome. I really do appreciate that. Hate is a blast. It's a weird game. because the first game you play of it is the worst game you'll play of it, because you kind of customize your group as you go along, and that customization's really shine. So the first one's just kind of like a almost like a tease, right? And then it's like, okay, if you liked that, you're gonna love later on. So that's kind of fun. This is actually, I believe, the all-in plus more. It has all the terrain. It's got everything. It's fantastic. Whether you're painting, whether you're I saw Gandalf over here talking about the minis. Yeah, fantastic minis. So you can paint it, you can play it. A lot of fun. Let's go into Robert. Congratulations, Robert, on a very good win. That is a fun one. It is dark. Yes, very much. Probably don't want to play with your young children. Depends on your kids, I guess, and you. Okay, this is the Oak pledge level for Forest of Ragos. I think I also have a Divine pledge level to give away. Either way, this game, again, still holds the testament of like my most enjoyable, unique prototype. And it's just a really cool experience. Very much a game I think you would enjoy playing with your family. I know my kids loved it. It's a lot of fun with my kids. And then just learning all the lore and interacting with these things, and just good classic fun there. And that's going to Xavier. So congratulations there with that. And I really hope you enjoy this one. It's again another great indie support here, and that's what I'm all about. Another Nexus, told you. I think I got 4 of them, so we're on the second one now. That one's going to Cynthia. Congratulations. That's super fun to get. And again, I hope you guys enjoy it. I look forward to seeing some pictures. If you guys can share that, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see that, just because it's such a great looking game. Like when it gets on the table, it's not the same kind of game you get where all the the gray minis and they're this big, and like, no, it's impactful. There's definitely a lot of table presence with that one. Valor and Villainy, this is the core set here. Again, another game that I think would be great either as kind of like a family game. Like I always try to keep some family games on here just because I tend to like the stuff like, Hate and Conan and stuff like that, but it's not always great for my youngest kids to kind of join in on. So it's great to have these kind of games. And that's going to, again, these names, guys. Mr. Bubble. This is year 2 now. Get a name. Mr. Bubble. Congratulations, Mr. Bubble. That'll be a lot of fun to have. I think the minis are actually really nice there. The art style, I think, really plays well into that. Okay, just joining. Congrats to all the winners. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. You joined at a weird time where Mr. Bubbles is winning something, but it is what it is. Okay, Osworn Core with minis again. This is this is the big one. This is just the core box without minis of Osworn is huge. Then you get the minis box too, massive, fantastic minis. You guys know it. It's great, and of course the gameplay, the card gameplay, the story, a lot of fun. Alexis, you're going to be getting that. So congratulations on that. I think I have several of these to give away too. So see on the lookout for more there. The things are better. This is one I would have wanted. Yeah, this is a good one. This is great. Okay, Oko. This is the Oko. I want to say Chronicles all the time. Legendary Core Plus expansion. This is a card-based game that they kind of did on this, which looks like a lot of fun. The art is beautiful because it's based off that graphic novel. Just really cool. And they've been supporting this card kind of system for a while now, so I think that's really cool too. And that'll be going to Ren. So congratulations, Ren, on that. I hope you enjoy it. One of those games where I think you can just table, right? And I'm looking for more and more of those lately. You may have seen that in my reviews lately, but I want to just get stuff to the table instead of just stored up there and then set up for an hour. Okay, Massive Darkness 2 gameplay all in. This is big. You can see from the image, like it's a lot. It's a lot. Actually, I think there's a little bit more than that. I believe, because I think there's a little bit more of these little boxes like on the lower right there. So let's see. Anyway, it's gonna be a lot. It's going to Hitchams, so congratulations to that. That is a lot. I don't know if you have Massive Darkness 1. If you do, then that means you can integrate them in and have a lot of fun there. If not, you still have a full game where you can play campaign, one-offs, all sorts of stuff. Turn into a raccoon, steal stuff. That's what my daughter did, and she quite enjoyed it, so that's always a lot of fun. Okay, next up, Wolfenstein Prototype. Fantastic minis, I can tell you that much. It's one of those things where the prototype is pretty much like as good as the game. And what I mean by that is like, it's one of those like full prototypes. So it has, I think, 10 missions in it that you can play. It's like a Zombicide, right? With all the minis that you need, and it's it's like one of those fully fledged things. It's really, really cool. So there's a lot here. And again, the minis, fantastic, fantastic. It's going to Ethan, so Ethan will be getting that. Congratulations, Ethan. I hope you enjoy it. It is one of my favorite games that have the alarm system. I think they did a really good job with the spawns on that, and just kind of dealing with that is a lot of fun. Next up, the Malye prototype. Mark, you can't post a GIF. Well, you probably can on Discord, but you can't in my chat, so you're gonna have to miss out on the GIF there. But he posts a GIF every time we comment on this because the name sounds similar to something else. I get very unique system here, and it's really, really interesting to see people's reaction to it when they actually are able to play it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it, John. Congratulations, John, for that. And I think you will. I think it's a lot of fun. It's very, very interesting. Okay, OrcQuest prototype. Again, another thing where it's like, yeah, it's a prototype, but at the same time, like, you can play a lot of it. Like, it's fun. It's definitely well put together. It's one of those things where obviously it's had a long development cycle, and so the prototype's pretty freaking beefy. It is 2 boxes just for the prototype, so there's a lot to enjoy here, and that's going to Lewis. So congratulations, Lewis, on that. Going to be a lot of fun. And again, if nothing else, it'll give you a little taste. See if you want to go in the Pledge Manager and get some extra stuff, or replace it, or do whatever you want. It's a unique piece of history. Okay, the Curse of Candelabria. They funded, by the way, guys, so that's cool. This is the prototype, so it's actually the old version of it, which is, I think, super cool. Again, it's one of those things where this will never exist again, right? Because when they came back, they did change a few things around, like the cards and what the cards did. Like as you're recruiting them and stuff like that. So you're gonna get a very unique system here that pretty much nobody else has, from a super indie developer, from a version of the game that's like 90% the same, but there is that 10% difference. Super cool. Again, the collector in me, just like, my eyes sparkle on that. I love it. So West, congratulations on that. I hope you enjoyed it. It's definitely pretty darn cool. And the art's fantastic on that one. It really is good. Really is good. Okay, this is the Terror Wolf plus Fortress Clans. You'll see it's the same thing as the Oko Journeys. Like I said, they've been supporting this for a while. I went ahead and doubled these packs so we can kind of give them out to the people that want them. And that way you get different flavors of the same kind of thing. It's just a little bit more of a complete package, which I think is fun. And that's going to Jaren. So congratulations on that. I hope you enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. I think it was kind of interesting looking at this that they're 2 different age ratings, 14 plus and 12 plus. I don't even know what the difference is there. But there you go. There you go. If you're 13, you're screwed on one of those, I think. But yeah, I hope, again, it looks like a fun little card game. I've been looking into card games more. I played the Dragon Ball Super trading card game the other day, last weekend, for the first time, because I bought them for my daughter because she likes the Dragon Ball series, and I played the game. Pretty cool game, a lot of fun. Definitely different than Magic, which I actually appreciate. Okay, Bard Song gameplay all in, which really it just means, I mean, Bard Song was kind of interesting from SFG, right? It's really the big game, and then I think the one main expansion. I think that's it. Either way, you're getting all, and that's a huge box too. That is going to George. Congratulations, George. This is one of the biggest boxes I own. So there is that. It's a big one. It's a big one. Nanolith prototype, again with the indie support. This is going to be really, really fun. I really enjoyed it. It has several missions in it that you go through. It's all story-based. You get to kind of explore this world, this cyberpunk world, which I really, really enjoy. And kind of even do these like side quests, but they're like very dynamic side quests. And it's like, hey, if you don't pick it up, like, stuff keeps moving, right? Like, things are happening. And if you walk left, well, stuff still happened on the right. So you might now come to the right and the stuff happened. Or you could like go to the right and be part of the stuff that's happened. So very, very cool in that sense. A lot to explore and enjoy in that one. And it's going to Tony. So Tony, congratulations on that, and I hope you very much enjoy it. I had a really good fun time with this. Okay, is it a random giveaway for the chat, or was it based on Patreon? It is not based on Patreon. I am doing a separate kind of giving back on Patreon for my patrons. This is from the 2023 fundraiser. And it was, you could even get a free entry, but then it was just kind of like, hey, you guys donate help support the channel, help buy like this kind of equipment and stuff, and support like trips to Gen Con, all that kind of stuff. I was just talking to one of my patrons about some like far future stuff that I'm trying to save up and invest for, that we might actually get started this year, which would be super cool if we do. I'll actually talk to a few people about that. But anyway, you guys donate, help support the channel, help keep it free from me trying to get paid for reviews like everybody else. And then that also means that I can then give back to you guys like this. So that's kind of the idea, is I'm not just taking donations, but I'm giving back again, even while you're donating, because the whole point is all of this is for you guys. The videos, me sitting here on this chair, working all hours, it's all for you guys, and I hope you do appreciate it. I really do. So, with that out of the way, Oko Chronicles Core. I think we got a few of these too. One of my favorite dungeon crawls. It is a really good game. It's super unique, fantastic production quality, just a lot of fun. I think the only thing I ever have to worry anybody with is like, hey, the first mission is a tutorial, so it's not balanced. It's just there to teach you how to do it. If you're trying to like, oh, I'm gonna win or whatever, you both sides can abuse the system there. It's just there to learn. So once you get after that, then it clears up a lot. But that's just there to kind of teach you, and it's great. Michael, congratulations. I pretty much guarantee you're going to enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. It really is. It's a good one. Oathsworn Core with the Minis, again with the Oathsworn. I don't know how much money I've given away worth of games, but I'm happy to do it. I am. And this is another copy, which is super cool. And that'll be Drake. So Drake, congratulations with that. I saw someone that said, went all in on Oko, no regret. Yeah, again, it's one of those things where the fact that they can deliver that with the funds that they had is amazing. Same with Oathsworn, actually. If you recall that first campaign, like it did pretty good for a first time. It really did. But for what they delivered, man, if it had been Mythic, they'd have gone under, right? But they didn't. They did great, and so it's great to see that. So Drake, I hope you enjoy Oathsworn as much as pretty much everybody else has. All right, Stars of Akarios. I always hope I'm saying that right. Akarios. I think it's a fun one to say. Again, one of those things where two big old boxes, fairly indie devs, a lot of fun there. And that will be going to Nicholas. Congratulations to Nicholas on that. And I hope you enjoy all those spaceship battles. All right, this is the Divine Pledge of Force of Ragos, which I believe is the bigger one. So this is a lot more here because they went like a premium with like neoprene mats and all this other kind of stuff. So that'll be going to Greg. Greg, I hope you enjoy it. Again, a lot of fun. A lot of, I just found it fascinating, right? Like to the point where even after we were done playing it, I like read the little snippets for the things that we didn't like get to see or whatever. But interacting with them, I think, is where it's more interesting. It's not just like a, oh, this is a cool like Slavic kind of thing or whatever. But then it's like, oh, but now I get to actually do things and they interact based off of how they are as a being, which is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Okay. I always butcher this name. I always do. Zervia? You guys, that game. This is plus the wooden storage box. Again, super premium when it comes to just how it looks. That storage box alone is super cool, guys. It really is. It is a standout. It really is. And just, again, the art is cool. The theme is cool. All of it's cool. And that's going to Frederick. Congratulations, Fred. I hope you enjoy it. Definitely one that I think a lot of people would display on their shelf. Like, this is not one you shove side. This is one you, like, show off. So, a lot of fun there. Avalonia prototype. Again, the only way to get it right now. Maybe ever. I don't know. So, they went to... I actually really enjoyed it. My wife did, too. We actually played it several times after the review. Doesn't always happen. Not for a prototype. So that's really cool to see. It was a very enjoyable kind of area control game that we really liked the theme of. It was a very cool spin, very unique. And you guys know how much I love the unique stuff. I am all about getting unique things. I got a big shelf full of games. I want something that looks and feels and plays a little bit different. So they actually went to Kickstarter on this and didn't fund, canceled it. I think they're coming back with it, but very interesting to see. And that means that right now, this prototype, only way to play it. So happy to give it away. That'll be going to Joshua. Congratulations, Josh. I hope you enjoy the Avalonia prototype as much as I did. A lot of minis in there, too. Actually, pretty cool. All right, next up we have another Oko Legendary Journey. This is the Core Plus expansions. So very, very cool to see all the different stuff here. I think it's just like more and more cards and stuff like that. Then we go to Jens. Congratulations on that. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, I guess if you guys want to give feedback after you get it. Like, let me know, hey, I really enjoyed this, or hey, thanks so much for this, or whatever. I'd love to kind of touch base with you guys again and hear how things are going with it. Okay, Ankh. This is just the core box again. I think it's another community contribution, but the Ankh core box has plenty of stuff in it. It's some very nice minis. This was very reminiscent of like their hate era of minis. So a lot of detail, a lot of kind of effort went into the minis, I think, in a very solid way. And that's going to Andrew. So congrats, Andrew, on Ankh. I hope you enjoy it. Next up, we're like 30 minutes in, and I'm giving away an all-in of Tenaris. I don't know if you guys realize how much that is, but it's that much. Those two boxes there are filled with Tenaris. It's it's a lot. It's like over 50 pounds a game. It's a bit. This picture does not show everything. There's a lot more than that. This is a small one. Yeah, a real small one. Yeah, this is nothing. So the person that's going to also have to buy a Calyx shelf will be Jornar. I hope I'm saying that wrong. Probably, I guess. I hope I'm saying it kind of right. Either way, you're going to be enjoying a lot of game from this. And Arena, again, one of my all-time favorites. And Tenaris, I haven't gotten into it all the way yet because, again, been moving. So I that was so big, I like kept it back. I'm like, I'll get to it. So I'm hoping to get to it actually here very soon. And that'll be a lot of fun, I think, because Arena was already fantastic. All right, next up, we got Oko Chronicles Core again. That'll be going to Jimmy. Congratulations on that. I hope you enjoy it. Again, I have yet to hear anybody say that they were not happy with it once they get it. It's fantastic art, fantastic minis, great gameplay, very unique for Dungeon Crawl. Some great card gameplay in there as well. Just a lot. Just about right. Cool. Sweet. I'm glad I pronounced the name just about right. That's better. I struggle with English, guys. You know that. So I struggle with like the basic words. So I'm glad I was able to get that. Here's a Mighty Magic 3 prototype. I know a lot of people are pumped for this, and that's a lot of fun. They have made some changes on a few things, but I think most of it was like around like the village and stuff like that. So it's kind of a unique system there, but they haven't changed that much. It's pretty much what you're going to get, which is kind of cool too. That'll be going to Joe. So Joe, I hope you enjoy that. I know a lot of people grew up playing that. I always try to do this anytime I cover a game like this. I really try to refresh myself on things or experience things. So I actually bought the video game, played it some, actually played it more than I should have, especially late at night. But that's because it's just fun to explore around and build up your cities and take over another person's and all that fun stuff. So, all right, next up, Nexus Arena Combats. This is number 3, I think. That's going to Josh. So congratulations, Josh, on that. I hope you enjoy it. I remember asking you if you were still excited about Avalonia. I am. I liked Avalonia. I honestly did. Honestly. And again, my wife did too. And anytime like any of my family enjoys the game as well, that just means more game time for me. It's almost an instant back at that point. It's like if I know it's gonna hit the table, that's what I'm all about. Okay, this is a Ronin pledge for Hierarchy. This is not the prototype. This is the actual like legit game you're gonna be getting it. And this is going to Ralph. Congratulations, Ralph, on that. And again, I hope you enjoy Harakiri as much as I've enjoyed the prototype. The moment I saw that huge guy there, I was like, all right, I'm sold. Like, I want in on that. I want in on that. Another Oathsworn core with minis. You know, I give away so much Oathsworn. It almost seems casual. Like, it's hard to like remember exactly how big this stuff is, right? Before I do that, I'm gonna take a quick drink, catch up real quick on chat. Let me know how you guys are. How you guys doing? TNMT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Is that what we're talking about? That seems unrelated, guys. All right. Carlos, you're getting Oathsworn. Congratulations. Enjoy it. I'm sure you will. Really happy to be able to provide that. Okay, Primal the Awakening. Gameplay all in. It's a big one. It's a big one. This is a lot. I showed you guys just the minis. And I tried to give you a sense of just how big just the miniatures are. And it's a lot. Do I stream often? No, in fact, rarely. With how loud my kids are, with my old house setup and how it wasn't very soundproof, stuff like that. I could have done it like in the middle of the night, like at 1 a.m. maybe, but then I'm not optimal me either. So I'm actually streaming during the day, which means my kids are awake. It's on a Saturday even, and so like they're home. So hopefully it works out okay. You guys let me know, of course. Ideally, I'm able to start doing this more. I would love to. But for now, this is like my 4th time ever live streaming. So hopefully it's not too bad. Hope it's not too bad. Primal the Awakening, though. Guys, again, this is a big one. This is a lot. I really enjoy the card gameplay. The combo system in this, so good. So good. Going to Andrew Bray. Congratulations, Andrew. I am so glad that you were able to win this. If you don't know, and I have a button now, guys. I click a button and it picks people. Like that is like, I'm not picking any of this. But Andrew here actually started this whole thing. Him and my wife got together and thought up of like how I can do a fundraiser and give back to the community and do all that. One that I would be okay with because I was really resistant to like really getting paid at all for like anything, it seems. So very well earned here. And I think, Andrew, you're going to have a lot of fun with it. I can't wait to see you paint them. Darkest Dungeon. Core plus stretch goals plus Crimson Court. This is actually the copy that I played, and I'm going to keep it exactly as is. So I got my copy because I actually paid for it. I even paid the ransom money and everything. And so I finally got my copy, and I talked with my son, and we're like, okay, we're just going to like start another one. We're just going to like restart. So that's which is fine. But that means that you guys get to see even like exactly where I was in my latest playthrough and all that. It'll be a lot of fun to give there. And again, it's a lot. It's everything in Wave 1 but the neoprene mat and the one miniature, the Musketeer, I believe it was, that they had. So it's everything but that for Wave 1. That'll be going to Zachary, so congratulations, Zach, on that. I hope you enjoyed. Darkest Dungeon was a blast. It's so much fun. It's unfortunate, it's mired in all that other stuff, but if you take all that away, the game itself, great. Really, really good. Next is Arena Combat System. I think this is the 4th one, guys. That'll be going to Travis. Travis, congratulations on that. I hope you enjoyed. Again, huge table presence, very unique theme, and from what I could tell at Gen Con, a lot of fun. Well, you know, Tenaris is a lot, but I apparently needed to one-up it. This is probably, by volume, the largest thing I'm giving away, and probably the largest thing I ever will give away. I could probably give away that table, and it would be less, I feel. So this is all of 1.0 and all of 1.5 of Joan of Arc. A lot of game. This is an insane amount. If you want to just like dive into this world, like this is the one to do. So this will be big. This will be big. Before I do this, I do see some chat. I want to catch up real quick on this. I like to paint, so the terrain in the art book will come in. Yes. Art books are kind of hard, just as an FYI. They're not all printed well for painting. Some of them are printed a little dark. I noticed Kaman's always was. So when I would get like the Rising Sun art book, the Hate art book, all that kind of stuff, the art would be a little darker than what it would show otherwise. So just as an FYI, it's really good to kind of see the full image. Often they cut it off and stuff like that, but it depends on the printing on the art books for that. That is something I've noticed. All right, so who's getting Joan of Arc? Everything. That'll be going to Greg. Greg, congratulations. If you're married, you might want to warn your wife that you need to move the sofa and just place this on the floor. Like, I think that's probably the solution. Maybe you can probably sit on the boxes. This is everything but, I should say, the legendary dragon. Mainly because he is permanently like huge, like like massive. So I'll keep him as pretty much decoration. But otherwise, this is everything. It's a ton. Again, with these prototypes, so some of the fun stuff. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know if we're ever getting Anastair. I really don't know. But I do know that I have a playable copy of Anastair. Now, it's not like the full thing, but it is a couple sessions that you can play through. And there's not a lot of people that can play Anastair. So this is another fun one for me to kind of give back and say, hey, now somebody else can play Anastair and see what I saw. I think that's a lot of fun. I think it's going to be great. And if nothing else, if you backed it, you can feel a little good knowing that you got it at least 12 years before everybody else did. Who knows when they're gonna get to it? I don't know. But Ron, you got Anastasia. Congratulations. That's such a fun win. Probably because of the stuff around Anastasia and the fact that it's just, who knows if we're getting it. One of the more collectible prototypes I've ever owned. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And the minis are fantastic. I know you guys saw them. So really good minis. It's already like Mythic Games quality, like sculpting and stuff like that. But then it's like all like in resin, just really nice. So super premium in that sense too. All right, Super Fantasy Brawl. This is the first and second Kickstarter on. This is everything. It's got like the like terrain that like holds the cards and stuff that look like stands and stuff like that. The neoprene mat. It's got it all. It's super cool. I do not have a Hell prototype. That would be fantastic. But Hell wasn't really playable. It was like a fake game, guys. So like that's why they didn't have a prototype. You know that, Gandalf. I wish. Because that'd be really cool. No, they had some minis, and I think even their gameplay, they showed it on Tabletop Simulator, I believe, didn't they? I don't think they even like had a physical one to even do. So, yeah, Super Fantasy Brawl, again, big ol' honkin' minis, fantastic look. I suck at this game. Like, I get it. It's really cool. It's well balanced. It seems like the card gameplay really good. I play this game by playing it, and then afterwards, like directly afterwards, seeing, oh, I should have done that. So that's how I play Super Fantasy Brawl. But Dustin, hopefully you play it better. You're getting a lot. There's a lot to enjoy here. A lot of great minis. Everything super premium. It's a typical Mythic Games delivery thing when they actually delivered stuff. Really cool stuff here. And again, more than this, because you get like the 3D terrain and all that stuff too. So you're getting it all. Even like the individual mats are neoprene that you're gonna get. So that's really cool. Oh man. Oh, I can feel it in my throat. I need another drink. Hold on. Either fields, all in gameplay. There's a lot of gameplay here. A lot of cards, a lot of beautiful art, some super cool minis. This is again multiple boxes going to Steven Disney. Congratulations, Steven. Thank you for your support over the time. I know you. I recognize your name, right? It's a really easy name to recognize. And I know you were here last year as well. I do appreciate it. And yeah, and enjoy either fields. There's a lot to enjoy there. Company of Heroes. This is the core box, massive core box, plus the Pathfinder and Terrain expansion. I think it's like pack 1 or something like that. That'll be going to Keith. Keith, congratulations on that. A lot of I loved the video games. I never played. I only played Company of Heroes 1 and 2, so I think I'm behind on the times, but that's okay. Earth Under Siege Flashpoint, all in, again with the indie dev support. It's super awesome to see. This was, again, a really fun one. I loved all the gadgets you could use on this. It was very enjoyable. It could get kind of difficult. Like, it's hard. The enemies don't joke around in that one. That is for sure. All right, that'll be Nathan. Nathan, congratulations on that. Hope you enjoy it. It's definitely, yeah, Stealth Crawler. That's a great name. Zen always has the best information. Definitely a stealth crawler. There's a link to the fundraiser. It's probably still in my description, perhaps. If not, can someone go ahead and link it to him? Actually, I can't. Hold on. I'll do it. Look at that. I'm gonna be part of the chat here. Boom. There you go. There's a link to it. It is closed right now. I do always accept general donations, but I gotta cut off at some point. I'm thinking this year I might go ahead and like open it and then like slowly add games to it, but have it open so if you guys want to just that way, again, I say always accept donations, but I don't like not giving back. Like I want to be able to give back as much as possible. So maybe I just have it to where like the donations are open, so you can start accumulating entries and stuff like that. Maybe that'll be a little bit more nice for you guys. You guys let me know your thoughts on that, I suppose, but it might be kind of nice to do that. Uprising 1.0 all in, again with the ultra premium. This is a very nice product. Very difficult, but I think it's cool. I like games that aren't just easy wins. Like dungeon crawls always feel kind of like that. It's more like how hurt are you going to be at the end after you win, more than are you going to win. That being said, I also don't like losing, so it's kind of a toss up there. But this is, again, super premium, very enjoyable. Patrick, enjoy it. Uprising all in on the 1.0 there. A lot of game, and a lot of people have really enjoyed it, so that's super cool. Another Oko Chronicles. Again, somebody's going to be gifted the gift of Oko Chronicles. If I have to give this to all of you guys so you guys can enjoy it as much as I have, I will. I'll do it because it is great. That'll be Jason. Jason, congratulations on that. I think one of my patrons linked to me like just before. I haven't even seen it. I was prepping for this. The next Red Joker campaign. I'll let you guys know in the news video, of course. I'll spread the word out. Yes, another Oko, and this is all, I believe, supported by the Red Joker. Again, it's these indie companies. I mean, like, what other big channel covers the Red Joker stuff? You know, I mean, like, like they're going for whatever's popular or clicks or whatever they think will match their audience and what they want to see. Nothing wrong with that. But I like to take control a little bit. So while I do things for you guys, if there's something I think is good that I want to show, even if you guys aren't asking for it, I'll show it. And that's kind of where stuff like Oko Chronicles comes in. And hopefully it's led you guys to find some things that maybe you wouldn't have seen otherwise that you've enjoyed. That's my hope anyway. As long as I'm pairing you guys with good backs, I think that's good. So much considering there are so new. Yes, great to support them. Oh yeah, I love it. I love the fact that I can feature indies. Waste Knights 2nd edition. This is the retail version of it. This took forever to come out. I remember covering this when I was like, Baby KOA covered this when he was barely covering news. And it finally did deliver. And Michael, you will be getting it. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy it. It takes place in Australia. So it's like post-apocalyptic, because that's already Australia, I believe, right? So that's even better. Oko Legendary Journey. This is the Core Plus expansion. I think this is the last one of this one we're getting. I'll be going to Joe. Joe, congratulations. I hope you enjoy it. Next up is Nemesis. This is the Core plus Carnivores plus Void Seers. Again, another community donation. Thank you so much. Again, if you want to give back to this community and you have some games, maybe you're willing to send off, let me know, of course. And this will be going to Gabriel. Gabe, enjoy it. This is a lot. It's cool that it comes with the Carnivores and Void Seers. I think that's awesome that it's a meaty package. Primal Resin Minis. So all of those minis I showed you guys, that person's going to get it. So it's a ton of minis. Beautiful minis. Very, very nice. One of the cool things about this is if you backed Primal, you can pre-paint them all if that's what you do, and then have them all ready to paint. Or you can just display them, use them in D&D, whatever you want. I would love to hear what you're going to use the resin minis for. But either way, Jason, I hope you enjoy it because that's what you got. So a lot of very pretty minis there. Okay, this is the Kingdom Forlorn prototype. So this is the version I have, so you can play it ahead of time. Very good to know if you want to actually back it. It's one of the many blessings I have from this is the fact that I can kind of back with a little bit more confidence than a lot of people. So I try to provide that confidence to you guys, right? But, you know, at the same time, like, you're just hearing me talk about it, whereas I've actually played it. So it's very easy for me to be like, yeah, I definitely want more of this. I'm going to back it versus not, right? So this is kind of an opportunity for that. And again, just super fun. You get some of the minis, which would be cool. You get to go around the city. You get to throw your monkey at people. It's a crazy game. And Yuquan is how I'm going to pronounce that. Again, hopefully it's not too terrible of a butchering of your name, because either way, I'm very grateful, and I hope you enjoyed this prototype. Next up, Nexus Arena Combat System again. I'll be going to Peter. So Peter, enjoy that. I hope you do. Again, a lot of fun. If you are, let's see how to word this. If you are not the youngest person ever, so if you're like most of us and at least 30 plus, I think you can appreciate the aesthetics of Nexus. Again, it's a very kind of 80s kind of violent in a way. Zombicide Rumoric. This was actually my first ever Zombicide that I owned. This was one of the first games that I ever owned. Had a lot of fun with this. Played it a ton. Johnny, hope you enjoyed it as well. It's a good one. I really enjoy it. Next up is Infinity Zone, another community donation. Thank you so much for that. That'll be going to Kaloyan. Kaloyan? I don't know. I apologize, guys. But thank you so much for donating, and I hope you enjoy it. Beautiful looking box, I can tell you that much. Oko Chronicles Cycle of Earth prototype. This was interesting. This was an interesting way to take it. It's still Oko Chronicles, and it's even still has like the 1 versus many, but it's like also a tower defense game. It's very, very fascinating how it worked. I think it melded the two quite good. It's not quite full in on one or the other, but it is pretty good. And my dog is continuing to whine. I might let him out if he continues to do that. Hopefully he stops, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully you're not hearing that too much. It's at the door whining. That'll be going to Ryan Kinnaman, and hopefully, Ryan, you enjoy that one. It was a lot of fun. And again, some cool minis in there too. Batman Who Laughs Rising. Again, community donation. Super cool. Love the theme, that's for sure. And that'll be going to Leonard. Congratulations there. All right, next up, I think we're towards the end, guys. So stick in there. We'll have a little chat. Golden Dragon painted. So Dragori Games just sent a whole bunch of stuff. And I also backed the game, so then I got a whole bunch of stuff as well. So this is the Golden Dragon painted version. Looks fantastic. You guys saw that video. And Brian, you're going to be able to get that. I'm going to call my dog Sawyer. Sawyer, come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. I think you guys saw him earlier. He just wants to come over and say hi. All right. Next up, Guardian Chronicles Clash of Heroes. This is actually what was like before Oko Chronicles. And so it was like it was Guardian Chronicles and Oko Chronicles. This one has a little bit more of a versus system in it. And that's going to be going to Matt. Matt, congratulations. I hope you enjoy that one. Dark Rituals plus V Sabotage. This is a combo thing. And this one is going to Gilliam. Hopefully I'm saying that kind of right. Mugato. How I say his name on Discord. Congratulations. The Dark Rituals alone, I think, is a huge win. And the V-Sabotage is just icing on that Dark Rituals cake. Next up, Terrorwolf plus Fortress Clans. We're giving that away again, the combo. That'll be going to Jason. And then, Sawyer, come here. Come here. He's just whining and whining. We're almost done. Townsfolk Tussle. Christopher, congratulations on that. This will be a lot of fun. I think you'll enjoy this quite a bit. I think you will. And again, this will be going hopefully in time for you to kind of look at the expansion Kickstarter as well. And guys, that's it. We made it through. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and kind of convert back to Big Picture Me. We're going to look at the chat. And we're just gonna hang out a little bit. Ended all kind of rapidly as my chat catches up. How you guys doing? You guys been okay? Congratulations, everybody. I do appreciate that. I think I did pretty good. What time was that? Where was I at with that? That was pretty good. I was like what, like 50 odd minutes or so? Because I gave away like 70 plus games. I am so glad I'm able to give back to you guys. I really am. I think that's definitely the highlight of it for me, is being able to give back. So I do appreciate it. Being on an hour, perfect. Bam, got it. That's great. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Got my coffee. I'm all good. We're good. Well, guys, I'm not going to keep you too long. If this was good, again, let me know. Give me the feedback. If you want to see more live streaming, and I can certainly perhaps do that. Perhaps do some more fun stuff. I won't be giving away like 70 plus games every time. Please be honest. You just did this to get a new room for your games. Yes. In a large way. So I got my first house during this like YouTube thing. So you guys like saw that. Early on, I was in a closet in a rental that we had after we moved here from college. And I got into board gaming. And so then I had like 2 games. I had a little closet. So I moved in and was doing the YouTube thing. And we got this new house, and I had like the office. It was the office / game combo area, which is what the other rental was too. But anyway, I had a single 2x4 Calyx shelf, not even filled. It had like other nerd junk on it because I couldn't even fill that with games. And that was literally like 4 years ago. So like literally in that span of time, you saw how much it escalated. I can't really do anything like halfway. Like I tend to obsess, hence the YouTube channel and all the games. But yeah, I as my family continues to play it and I continue to kind of grow in the hobby, need more room. And if I don't keep expanding my storage space, I mean, I'll have to start getting in trouble for backing these things. So I'll just I'll just continue to no. This was important to get a kind of a room that I can do this in. I can live stream in. I can play games. I'm gonna get another table right here, so that'll be here soon. It's in a large way, yeah. It's because of games. Because this channel, you know, again, your guys' support. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, enjoy OrQuest. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun, and hopefully you can get it in time for the PM here. I'm gonna try and send these out here real quick. So that'll be kind of nice to do. It's all already organized. Half of it's already boxed, which is great. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I do appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys again very soon. I already have another unboxing filmed. I'll be recording another video later today. Catch you guys up on a few things. And with that, take care. Bye, guys.